Have you ever looked at your bank account and wondered, why isn't my money growing? Or maybe you've thought, I want to invest, but I don't have enough to start. What if I told you that the secret to building wealth isn't about how much money you have right now? It's about how you use it. In this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step approach to investing wisely, even if you're starting with just a few dollars. And guess what? You don't need to be a financial expert or a millionaire to get started. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan to grow your money, inspired by the best investor in the world, Warren Buffett. So if you're ready to take control of your financial future, let's dive in. Part 1. Why invest? Before we dive into how to invest, let's talk about why you need to invest. Let's face it, keeping your money in a savings account might feel safe, but it's not growing. In fact, inflation eats away at it every year. Imagine having $10,000 sitting in a bank, but after a few years, it can only buy what $8,000 used to. This is where investing comes in. When you invest wisely, your money starts working for you. This isn't about taking crazy risks. It's about letting time and compound growth do the heavy lifting. Even Warren Buffett, one of the richest men on the planet, attributes his fortune not to luck, but to the power of compound interest and long-term thinking. Part 2. The mindset. Now let's talk about the most important part of investing, your mindset. Warren Buffett didn't become one of the richest people in the world by chasing quick wins or following trends. He did it by being patient, disciplined, and thinking long-term. Here's the truth. You don't need to be a genius to invest wisely. You don't even need a lot of money to start. What you need is the right mindset. Buffett once said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." That means if you're willing to play the long game, you can win. So let's shift your mindset from, "I need to get rich quick," to "I'm building wealth over time," because that's how real wealth is created. Part 3. The step-by-step approach. Step 1. Pay off high-interest debt. Before you even think about investing, there's one thing you need to take care of: high-interest debt. This includes credit card debt, payday loans, or any debt with an interest rate above 7 to 8%. Why? Because the interest on these debts grows faster than most investments can earn. For example, if you have a credit card with a 20% interest rate, paying it off is like getting a 20% return on your money, guaranteed. So your first step is to tackle this debt. Create a plan to pay it off as quickly as possible. Once you're free from high-interest debt, you'll have more money to invest and grow. Step 2. Build an emergency fund. Next, you need a safety net. Life is unpredictable. Your car might break down, you could lose your job, or an unexpected medical bill could pop up. Without an emergency fund, you might have to dip into your investments or go into debt to cover these expenses. Aim to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a separate savings account. This money isn't for investing, it's for emergencies. Think of it as insurance for your financial future. Once you have the safety net, you can invest with confidence, knowing you're prepared for whatever life throws at you. Step 3. Start small, but start now. Now let's talk about investing. You don't need thousands of dollars to start. Even if you can only invest $50 a month, that's enough to get started. The key is to start as early as possible. Here's why. Compound interest. This is when your earnings generate their own earnings over time. Warren Buffett calls it the eighth wonder of the world. Here's a simple example. Imagine you invest $100 with an annual return of 10%. In the first year, you make $10, but next year you earn interest not just on your original $100, but also on that $10. Over time, this snowball effect can turn small investments into a fortune. That's the magic of compound interest. So don't wait for the perfect time. Start now, even if it's with a small amount. Step 4. Invest in what you understand. One of Warren Buffett's most famous pieces of advice is, never invest in a business you don't understand. That means you don't need to be a stock-picking genius to succeed. For most people, the best place to start is with index funds or ETFs, exchange-traded funds. These are baskets of stocks that track the entire market, like the S&P 500. They're simple, diversified, and have historically provided solid returns over time. For example, if you invest in an S&P 500 index fund, you're essentially investing in 500 of the largest companies in the US. You don't need to pick individual stocks or time the market. You just let the market grow over time. This is how Buffett recommends most people invest. It's simple, effective, and perfect for beginners. Step 5. Stay consistent and patient. Here's the hard truth. Investing isn't always exciting. There will be ups and downs. The market might drop 20% one year and soar 30% the next. But the key is to stay consistent and patient. Warren Buffett has been investing for over 70 years, and his secret is simple. He doesn't panic when the market drops. In fact, he sees downturns as opportunities to buy great investments at a discount. So stick to your plan. Keep investing regularly, whether the market is up or down. And remember, time is your greatest ally. The longer you stay invested, the more your money can grow. Part 4. Motivation and real-life examples. Let me leave you with this. Warren Buffett started investing at the age of 11. He bought his first stock with just $114. Today, he's worth over $100 billion. But here's the thing, most of his wealth came after he turned 50. That's the power of patience and consistency. You don't need to be a financial expert or have a lot of money to start. You just need to take the first step. Think about where you could be in 10, 20, or 30 years if you start investing today. Even small amounts can grow into life-changing wealth. So don't wait. Start now and let time do the heavy lifting for you. All right, let's recap. Pay off high-interest debt, build an emergency fund, start investing small, stick to what you understand, and stay patient. That's your roadmap to financial freedom. Remember, you don't need to be rich to start investing. You just need to start. And if Warren Buffett can do it, so can you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe, because your financial journey is just beginning, and I'll be here to guide you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today. Let's make it happen.